Damn, so we're just short. Oh no, we did it! Hello everyone, and welcome back to my next Marvel Snap video. This is the same deck from yesterday, same rank because I'm recording this right after, but just a brief intro into this deck because I covered it all yesterday. So if you're looking for an in-depth deck tech, I have like a 5-minute deck tech yesterday. This deck is the Destroyer package I built before, but instead of having Bucky Barnes and stuff like that, you are using Zero to remove negative ongoing abilities. So you're using Zero with Ebony Maw, with Lizard, with Deathlok, Attuma, and Destroyer. I think this is not really a budget deck anymore, but I do think there's a budget variant of this deck that I kind of posted previously on my YouTube channel. It's one of my more popular videos if you want to give it a look. Daredevil, really good with Professor X and Hobgoblin. You know, winning turn 5 and then winning turn 6, if you think about it in the theory of the game. You know, if you think about, like, who wins a turn, you win a lane turn 5 with Daredevil, right? Like, you either Hobgoblin them out of a lane, or Professor X shut down a lane most of the time. And then Destroyer, being 15 power, being bigger than pretty much every 6-drop in the game, except, like, Infinite, you are very likely to win that lane. So it is a very strong combo, really consistent deck. Not great cube equity, and again, I touched that previously on yesterday's deck tech. But so you will win a lot of games, but your opponents will retreat. They won't play out the last turn most of the time, where you're getting a lot of 1 and 2 cubes, but your opponent retreats. Very rarely are you getting 4 cubes or 8 cubes. But, you know, you can climb with this deck. It just might take a little bit longer. But I played a lot over the last 2 days, and I'm up like 60, 70 ranks because of it. You know, just like retreat well, snap well. Your opponent will retreat on you, but you are very, like, it's very possible to gain cubes with this deck. I do think this deck has a bit more of a learning curve than some of the other decks, and I talked about the lines of play a lot more again in yesterday's video. I'm just going to emphasize that again. If you want a more in-depth deck tech, it was yesterday. But I do think if you learn this kind of archetype, and if you learn, like, what is most likely big enough to win, what your breaking points of winning are, it's a really strong archetype that I feel like is super consistent. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope your Valentine's Day was nice, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for my next Marvel Snap video. It's a slow, honest climb. We can just turn 1 Destroyer. I mean, like, why not, right? Captain Marvel? Sure. I think we just leave Destroyer here and we want to back it up with Cosmo at some point. So I think I'm just going Lizard here. I really just want a Cosmo here so that way the Destroyer stays alive from Shang-Chi. And this is actually shrunk already. Okay. Alternatively, so they can't actually Shang-Chi this turn. So, I mean, if this is Miniaturized Lab, this is way better. If this is Miniaturized Lab, this is amazing. If it's Pegasus Project, it's bad, but if it's Miniaturized Lab, it's very good. Are they a Shang-Chi deck? They play Captain America. Okay, so it is a Pegasus Project. But to that I say, how about I go Hobgoblin, and then I go Cosmo? Do we think we're getting Shang-Chi'd? There's always a chance. I mean, this is like just like literally our only play. And then hopefully we find like Attuma or something for Miniaturized Lab. If this was Miniaturized Lab, we're in such a good spot. That was like kind of a bad 50-50 for us, but I think we're still very fine. Hopefully they play, like, 2 cards left here, and then we go Hobgoblin them into something. Turn 1 Destroyer, pretty good. Generally, I would say turn 1 Destroyer is pretty good. Okay. It was it. That was 100% a Shang-Chi. That was 100% a Shang-Chi, right? Like, absolutely a Shang-Chi there, right? I don't know. That was a pretty bad Brood game, I guess. Brood sad that game. Brood very sad that game. Oh my god, it's an ego game. Oh wait, this is the Watcher. Okay. I have the pool 5 card guy I got, guys. We're playing the pool 5 deck. Literally everyone told me they wanted to play the Pool 5 deck. You know, this is actually pretty legit. If we get to the Mantis and Daredevil. Tri-Skeleton, give me Orca. Can we beat this? I don't know if we can beat this. I think we Daredevil ourselves and we try. If we can't beat this, we have to retreat. And Agatha Harkins. I have Agatha Harkins too. Maybe once I finish the season, I'll go for Agatha. And they Psylocke here, which is muted. So they have a free 6-drop. We can win this lane, though. I mean, we can just, like... What's the easiest way to win this? We actually don't have any card that lets us win this currently. You know what we can do? Wait, is it actually Galactus? I think this is actually a Galactus game. Guys, I think we're actually playing Galactus. We go Hobgoblin here. This is -9, and then we Galactus. I think this is an actual Galactus game. Yeah, you don't drop beyond 100. So once you're at 100, you're free to do whatever, like, bad decks you want to do, basically. So they're -9 and we Galactus? Do we snap back? I feel like we snap back. They played their free 6-mana card. I don't think we snap back, but let's Galactus. Oh my god, they retreat! Wait! That was so... They play Ebony Maw here. We also have Ebony Maw ourselves. How about we Ebony Maw middle? Ebony Maw middle? We can Ebony Maw here and this is tied? I guess that's fine. I mean, we have 2 3-drops, so we kind of just want to play them, right? So Scorpion into Green Goblin and Hobgoblin actually buffs them, which I always find very hilarious. We are going to double Green Goblin, and we are going to double Hobgoblin them. We are going to snap on that. Generally, a huge fan of that. Maybe not 100% to win, but I think that is hilarious. They play Lizard, so they get 2 Lizards. We get 2 Green Goblins. Okay, okay. And then we will double Lizard ourselves, I guess? We can also just play this here, which maybe isn't bad. Actually, let's double Deathlok, because it can't blow up Ebony Maw, and if it goes into Ebony Maw, we're pretty ahead. And then I think we're just double Hobgoblining. And this has a bunch of good hits on where it could go. We could double Professor X. Or we can go 0 into Lizard. No, wait, that's bad. We go Lizard, 0, and then we double Destroyer, and Destroyer doesn't blow up our stuff. Which seems really good. I think that's probably better. Because now we have 2 Destroyers that don't blow up our stuff. Vision. So they have 2 Visions. I mean, we just add 14. So we have 2 14 Destroyers that aren't debuffed. Is it still frozen? Am I frozen right now? I think 2 14 things I'm in on. Is it good now? Am I okay? They go both into Ebony Maw. And so we get 2 Destroyers. Odin. Oh my god, the Odin doesn't do it! Oh my god, we won that. Because they were trying to bring back Rico. Ah, dude, wait. There were so many exciting games there. That was actually crazy. Did that, like, cut out for all of you guys? That was a crazy game. We'll see. We'll see what I get. We got time. Okay. Another Jotunheim game. I think we armor here. Just in case of, like, a Shang-Chi. Yeah, Rogue is so good, but I only have, like, 2,000 collector tokens, and I feel like Rogue, like, just isn't a card I prioritize like that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's just better stuff I could have. I want to Attuma here, I think. So if I'm going to Attuma here, I think it makes the most sense to Ebony Maw here. Well, I guess I get Ebony Maw here, Attuma here, and then I go Cosmo Destroyer here. That might be better. That's probably better. And for gamble decks or negative decks too? Well, for me, I want Jane for Lockjaw. I want Jane for Lockjaw so bad. Where, like, I'm willing to give up everything else for Jane for Lockjaw, basically. Like, Rogue is good, but I just don't really have a deck where I'd play Rogue at this point. You know what I mean? And for me, that's just, like, more important for me right now. Like, where I'd rather... Yeah, Thor Lockjaw, that's exactly what I'm saying. It just seems like way more fun. Ah, dude, they hit Arrow. That's tough. Does that change anything? That might change stuff. So now, I mean, I can go Hobgoblin here. This puts them at -10. And then I can go Destroyer here, which I probably have to do. And then just see what they play left. I think I have to do this. If I was playing Mr. Negative, Sarah Surfer decks, that's true. I don't have Surfer. I do have Sarah. I do think Rogue is also really good in Mr. Negative decks. But if I'm gonna build a Mr. Negative deck, I need Magic first. So that's basically my thought process. If I'm gonna pick up Rogue, I need other cards to support Rogue. If I pick up Jane Foster or if I pick up Hood, I already have the cards that support it. You know what I mean? Like, where I don't really have to think about it like that. So we're currently winning middle if they move Vision here. And I can just Destroyer here to blow up this. And then I add 15 here. And then they have 4 cards in hand. They're probably not able to remove enough stuff for Dracula to be good. They go middle, which surprises me. They play a Wasp there and a Magneto. Okay. Please be something more. Please be like a Jubilee or something. It's a 50-50 of what it can hit right now. Yes, baby! Yes! Lockjaw is always my son, even when we're not playing him. Weirdly enough, my I am from New England, so like my like town's team is the Patriots, and I know most areas outside of New England hate the Patriots, which is funny to me. This is probably a snapper, honestly. We can go Daredevil into Green Goblin here, and then we can Attuma and then 0. Seems quite good. I think you can watch the Super Bowl on like Hulu and stuff now, though. I don't think you actually have to just do it on cable. I don't know what they're doing, but they snapped, so fair enough. We are both in on this. Psylocke. So they're Mr. Negative. Probably. I think I beat Mr. Negative, honestly. We'll see. We'll see what they're able to do. Yeah, I was gonna say they are very well disliked at this point. So Jotunheim is kind of a free roll currently, which seems quite good. Even if they magic Jotunheim, we're probably winning there. Then we can Deathlok here and 0. And then we can either Attuma, Armor. I guess, so we could just... We could... Armor. And then, well, it's kind of awkward where we want to make sure we have our Destroyer lined up well. I think we're probably just Deathlocking in 0. Question is just, where do I want a 0? I think 0 middle. I think I'm fighting for middle because that's where they have the Raptors, which is probably where they're weakest. Yeah, people do not like the Patriots, which fair enough. I mean, if you win enough, I can understand how people don't like you. Because, like, when the same team wins over and over, I imagine it gets pretty boring. I mean that in, like, the least, like, shit-talky way possible, by the way. I mean that so genuinely. Like, that is, like, it probably gets boring to just have the same team win over and over. Like, that is so for real from me, where I imagine it gets boring. So they're going Iron Man here. I think I am going to Attuma Middle. Yeah, Attuma middle, and then I can Professor X here? Or something?
I am Iron Man.
And they're at -10 here. I could also... Like, if they magic... I guess if they magic, I'm fine with just Professor X here, because I can destroy her here. They're -10 here. Is there any world where they get 10 here? They're going to be at -12. I actually can't think of anything. Especially if they Iron Man here. I mean, like, maybe there is. Like, maybe I should just, like, play it out. Like, maybe I should just go Armor, Lizard, and this is +3, +5, and then there goes -1. This is probably a little bit safer. Just in case. And then I can also destroy her if they magic somewhere. So this feels pretty safe. Okay, so actually just a terrible 8 cube for them. I don't understand that at all. I do kind of like Ebony Maw in his sewer system, but I don't like playing Ebony Maw turn 1. Ebony Maw in a miniaturized lab can be pretty legit, though. Why don't we just Daredevil into miniaturized lab, and then we can decide Ebony Maw later? Because I want to play, like, one of these turn 3. I guess 7's pretty hard to beat, unless they Sunspot. If they Sunspot, I'm sad. But I could also decide to Ebony Maw here. Yeah, let's just play Daredevil. Daredevil's very useful. Invisible Woman. Actual Invisible Woman. So to deal with Invisible Woman... Oh, wait, this actually isn't all that bad. I think we snap. We go Green Goblin here. Ah, man, we can't. We can Ebony Maw here. Green Goblin here. And then we can... We have to play Ebony Maw this turn. But then we can Green Goblin and Cosmo, and they don't get their, like, they don't get their on reveals from Cosmo. Which seems quite good. Lizard? You want to know it's bigger than a lizard? An Ebony Maw. Whatever Ebony Maw is, it is bigger. And so this is -4 here. So they play one card here, which is fine. They are -4 now. We locked them out of Kiln, which is kind of amazing. If they play nothing else left, we get to either, again, Cosmo, or we get to Hobgoblin them. I think this is winning, though. I think we locked them in for sure at this point. They do play something else here. It's a Claw. We know it's a Claw. So we can go Cosmo here and Lizard, and then we go Destroyer, and we're winning left. Right? This is -1, so this is 3 power here. They have one more card here, which they played on turn 3. And then Destroyer here. Do we need to Destroyer? Can we just, can we do something else? No, I think this is really safe. I mean, also shutting off their on reveals can be very useful. So we know it's a Claw. I actually did not know that would happen either. If I'm being 100% honest, I did not know that would happen at all. I did not expect that. But so now we get to go Destroyer here. They add 5 here, or 6 or whatever, and we're winning here. I kind of almost want to just, like, not play. I almost don't want to play the Destroyer because I think we're, like, they're going to do something to make them win right. But I don't know what it could be. Where I think our only real answer is Destroyer. Okay, they retreat. I was going to say, like, I feel like they could have something there, but Destroyer is just so safe. Like, this deck wins a lot of games, but it doesn't win a lot of cubes. That's probably the worst thing about it, is you will win a lot of games, but you might not win a lot of cubes. Just, like, objectively, like, that's kind of my honest opinion of it right now. Really consistent deck. Like, very powerful, very consistent. You just might not win a lot of cubes. So they already armored here. So I want a green goblin, kind of. I guess I could actually Ebony Maw here, and then armor here, and then I can green goblin next turn. Because this is my last turn to play Ebony Maw. And since we get to put another card into location here, we kind of minimize the downside. They zero into what? Because that can get pretty scary. Titania. I feel like they're gonna wait to play another card here. Is that crazy? I feel like I risk it on the green goblin. Because I feel like they're not playing a card until they're at 5 mana, because 5 mana is when they can, like, Red Skull me, right? Yeah, they don't. Okay, good. Good. So, very likely to win middle now. It's just, can we win the other lanes? That's become the problem. I can't do that there. I can risk it and just Professor X here. And then this can hit Cosmo, Daredevil. Be bad. I could also just Deathlok, Daredevil here. And then this is 7, so I'm winning here. And then if this hits either of these, I do have a chance. So they do Red Skull. So hopefully, if we get Cosmo or Professor X here, we win. That means we're just short. I guess I win here, and then I'm at 18. And then they can't Taskmaster, right? They can't Taskmaster because of, They can't Taskmaster or Armanzola because of Cosmo, right? And we're at 18. I'm going to play it out. I think this is winning. They She-Hulk. Damn, so we're just short. Oh, no, we get it! I only thought about like what they had. I didn't think about what they could draw, which was definitely the bigger mistake there. I think we're very likely to win Elysium. Pretty good. I do love double green goblin. Let me tell you one thing. I am quite the double green goblin enjoyer. Quite good. Double Attuma, double Ebony Maw? I don't want a double Ebony Maw, actually. Am I just passing on Ebony Maw, actually, somehow? This is 20. And then this is 26. And then I just play Ebony Maw here. And then Destroyer here. So this is 10. I can't play here. I play Professor X middle. And then I'm probably winning both of those lanes. Wong. So in the face of Wong, I'm actually just going to Professor X Sinister London. Like, just actually YOLO Professor X Sinister London, and then YOLO 0 Sinister London. Who cares? Chat, I think we call that easy clap. I think we call that... I think that's how you pronounce easy clap. Je ne sais pas easy clap. I'm gonna armor right to set up for the Attuma, because I can't play Attuma here. They M'Baku here. Actual M'Baku. Oh my. Well now we can play Attuma here. It's still probably better to play here. I'm just thinking of like where I want to put this now. I can play Attuma here or here. Playing Attuma here makes a lot of sense because it's safe to the Deathlok or to the Destroyer, And then I guess we can actually Ebony Maw here and just play for negative zone. So then we're at 20 here. And we just go like Hobgoblin into Cosmo. I think that's probably good enough, honestly. I don't think we're even able to put more power here if we wanted to. So there's Cerebro. Right? That's just a Cerebro deck. So they have to beat 20 in the Cerebro lane. And we're going to go Hobgoblin here. Storm here. Wait, that like I just get to Destroyer here, right? I guess this doesn't beat Cerebro. Or maybe I just shouldn't because it doesn't beat Cerebro. But I can Cosmo here. And then I can go Deathlok here and Lizard here is +2. So Cosmo, Lizard here. Deathlok here for tiebreakers. Maybe I'm not even supposed to play this. The Lizard. I could honestly just Destroyer still. No, I think this makes sense. And then it also, I mean, if they move Nightcrawler, this is actually fine. If they move Nightcrawler, we're actually winning here. Well, I think this makes sense. And I'm just getting Cerebro'd. So Cerebro doesn't win here. Cerebro wins here. Cerebro actually doesn't beat us, right? Like, if they go Cerebro here, it's 0 +4. And then Cerebro here is 0 plus not enough. This is winning, right? I don't see how we lose. I guess they could move Nightcrawler here, play Cerebro here, and then that's 16, but we beat it by 20. We beat it by 4. I think this is actually 1. I think we snap. I think we actually, like, for sure win this. I actually don't know how they beat us. Because they can't even Hazmat here. I guess they could Hazmat here. But if they Hazmat, we're winning. Yeah, they retreat. There's a real chance I'm not supposed to snap there. Because I might have scared them off. But I think that was like... I was pretty confident that was a win. Maybe I'm supposed to... the end of my Marvel Snap video. I'm currently making a Marvel Snap video every day. So if you do enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. I also stream live at twitch.tv/homeboymaxwell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my next video. Have a great day.